Mr. Andrew Kilpatrick at Superbooth, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
So lovely to see the Phenol. I know lots of people have great things to say about this, and you brought a couple of, well, a new unit completely. Tell me about it.
So this is called Tungsten. This is the development prototype of something that we've been working on for a little while. It's just a concept at this point, but we're hoping by the end of this year or early next year it will be ready. It's basically a handheld music computer. The idea being that it's a complete system that can run different apps. So instead of making new hardware for every project that we want to release, we're sort of focusing on more of a platform where we're saying, okay, we want to make a sequencer, we want to make an audio recorder, we want to make a bunch of different useful tools for musicians that all share a common base. And so that's what we're doing. We're using sort of new mobile Internet of Things type technology to allow a complete computer to fit inside the handheld as opposed to a single-purpose device.
What's that, Linux core, I guess?
Yeah, exactly. It runs Linux. It has, it'll be open as a platform so other people can make apps. And our idea is to continue to build that kind of a system so that people can keep getting more and more functionality out of the same product over time.
So, was it an ARM-based processor?
That's right, yeah.
Okay. So, what have you got running on it at the moment? I mean,
it's just running sort of a slideshow for now, showing some specs and features. But this is a screenshot of an application that we're currently developing, which is a mod tracker style sequencer. And it's something that we're hoping that'll be the first sort of launch app, because we really think it'll be a lot of fun. It sort of gets into the sort of chiptune kind of world where people are doing performances with really small devices. I'm really inspired by stuff like that. But I can also see a million other applications that would be really useful. I'm basically building like the sort of my dream pocket machine that I would want to use all the time.
Do you think there's any mileage for making something like this Eurorack based, so it's just in the system all the time?
Definitely. I mean, with an open platform like Linux and a lot of tools that everyone is already using, I could easily see our applications running on other kinds of hardware as well. Like, it'll all be open source, so people can take it. We might do a Eurorack module, we might do a tabletop machine, but we're really just starting to scratch the surface of this kind of technology.
And so, when do you think when are you aiming to kind of consider launch, and what's starting?
End of 2017, early 2018, we're hoping to have something ready on the market, and then we'll see how it goes from there.
And what sort of price are you hoping to hit?
We don't really have a price yet sort of publicly announced, but we sort of have something in mind. We really want it to be the kind of thing where it's a no-brainer, that people will think, okay, this solves a problem, this does something for me, and I can see that in the future there's more applications that will be available.
So I guess the inevitable question is, what will it do that you can't just do on your iPad or iPhone?
It's really the tactile interface, because there isn't a touch screen actually. It uses hardware buttons. There's a little sort of piano keyboard along the bottom. All the navigation is done through buttons, and it has all the connectivity built in. So there's audio in and out. There's MIDI on mini jacks, just like a lot of these standard stuff that everyone's doing. There's a USB host port, so you can split that out into a hub and plug in professional audio devices with multiple inputs and outputs, other MIDI interfaces. It's completely expandable. So
will it be the sort of thing that you could perhaps run Android Marketplace apps on as well?
It's possible. There's a lot of different angles we're looking at. It's definitely the right platform for that. We're not sure how that will work yet. There's a lot of other things to Android that are different than what we're doing. But we'll see.
So, I mean, it seems like things must be going well. I mean, the Phenol must have been selling extremely well for you to start.
Phenol's really popular. We get good feedback from customers almost every day, that they really like the system. We're really trying to move to the next generation and push the envelope a little bit, where we're not, obviously we still have our feet firmly planted in analog, but we really see that the future is where we're merging all this stuff together, and we're trying to be on the cutting edge, especially with mobile technology and Linux and Wi-Fi and all that kind of stuff.
Great, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.